What is going on, guys? It is 19Gender and welcome back to a new video. And in this one I thought we might switch it up a little bit and go ahead and go with the story time, because my last video, it was a setup video. The one before that I really don't even know. But after the setup video I uploaded a Paladins video, which it didn't do so good, which I understand is considering because I only spent like legit 3 minutes. I was desperate to start uploading daily, but then I thought that's not the way to go. So, if I didn't say already, we're back to story time, and this one I'm going to be telling you guys how I got stitches. So let's get right into it. So, I was in first grade, everything was going pretty good, and then my aunt, because I used to live over there before I lived with my mom, after school, the van would come pick us up, and they would take us to the daycare that she worked at. It was like a little after school program, which I was kind of forced to go considering she worked there and nobody else could pick me up from school. So once they did that, our school was usually the first one to get there. So that happened. I would usually get there first, and we would have lockers. We would come through this door. It would have the cafeteria, and then we would go put up our backpack in our lockers. So I went to go put up my backpack, and then next thing you know, I just hear a lot of kids rushing in. I was like, okay, this isn't anything new, you know what I mean? And then I continue putting my stuff in, not thinking anything about it. But once I go to open the door to go back into the cafeteria, because they would serve after school snacks there, they're actually pretty good sometimes. So whenever I did that, I don't really remember what happened from there. All I remember is because the kids, they were pretty not active, just like crazy, so they would smash the door open. So I was trying to open the door. They smashed the door open, and you could already tell kind of what happened there. It hit me like straight in the head, the left side of my forehead. If you guys kind of notice, I kind of still have the scar right there. And then I was kind of knocked out for about 30 seconds, I guess. They didn't really know what happened. They just, I guess, didn't. Yeah, I really don't know what they were thinking at the time. I'm assuming they probably knew that they hit someone, but they probably weren't gonna snitch on themselves because they probably didn't want to get in trouble. Which I honestly don't think they would have gotten in that much trouble, because considering my aunt was she was freaking out, but she wasn't like, oh my god, we gotta go find who did this. It really wasn't that big of a deal, but to me at least it wasn't. But I guess to everybody else, I really didn't know what happened. So I went to go. I was kind of knocked out, didn't realize what was going on for a second, and then everybody else, they just gathered around me, and then they were like, oh my god, they started freaking out. I was like, why? And then one of them went to one of the instructors, and then they told him, they're like, Jordan's bleeding, Jordan he had cut his head open. I mean, it wasn't really my head, I guess it was just a little part, like skin had separated, or I mean, I'm not sure if I have any pictures of it. Do I? No, I believe I don't, but if I would, I would show it. So she was like, no, you have to be kidding. But she was joking, because she knew everybody would joke around like that. And then, so once she actually saw it, then everything, her freaking out made me freak out. I don't know why she screamed so much. I mean, at this point, I still didn't really know what was going on. So she was like, oh my gosh, and then, but everything else was going so fast. She was screaming. I couldn't think straight. And then, so she grabbed me a cloth with ice, and keep in mind, it's not going like how I'm telling it, like going all slow and stuff. Everything was going so fast paced. So she grabbed me an ice cloth, she put it on there, but everything was going so fast, and then I got sent to the office with, I think it was one of the teachers that helped me go there. And then my aunt, she rushed me to the ER, which, I mean, at this point I kind of understood what was happening, like, oh, I got hit in the head. But it didn't feel that bad. Obviously, I was crying because I really don't know why. I mean, I'm sure it did hurt just a little bit, but it couldn't have hurt that much. So yeah, I got sent to the ER. I remember going to this waiting room. By then, I was still bleeding a lot, but they made us wait in the ER. I just realized I probably lost so much blood there. I mean, not that much, but still, what if it really was serious? They had us wait there for about 15 minutes. I mean, it's still not that bad, but you know, they shouldn't really have us waiting there. So yeah, I just remember sitting there, and then she called my brother. It was a pretty funny thing that he said. He was like, "So is he gonna be, you know, kind of like sick in the head?" Which meaning like, you know, disability in the head. Not making fun of anybody like that, but he was, I guess, kind of making a joke like that. Because if any of you guys know my brother, which I'm pretty sure like only 2 of you guys know, you guys might know that he jokes around a lot. But this was when I was in 1st grade, so it was about 2011, so about 6 years ago. So, whenever we finally got sent there, you know, now actually thinking about it, it probably wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm sure it was that bad, but not that bad to send us straight in there. They probably had other patients, but nonetheless, we got sent back there, and then they the guy kind of tricked me there. I got finessed. He told me, he put this cloth over my head. He was like, "Oh, that's pretty bad," and then by then I started crying again. I don't know why. Like, just other people freaking out makes me freak out. So he put this cloth over my head, and then it was like a patch was missing from the cloth, and then that was where my stitches were gonna go. He was like, "Alright, we're gonna test your skin." I don't know why. This is at least from what I remember. He was like, "Alright, we're testing it out." He was like, "Does this hurt? Does this hurt?" And then I was like, "No." I was like, "Can you hurry up and get it started?" And then once he took it off, he was like, "Alright, you're done." And then I was like, "What?" And then he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I do that to everybody because if they actually know what's really going on, then they're gonna freak out a lot more." And then I was like, "Oh well, that's not that bad." And yeah, that's pretty much all. I had the stitches in my head for about 2 weeks, I believe, to a month. I forgot. And then I took them out, and yeah, that was honestly pretty much all. So yeah, guys, don't forget to leave a like and dislike if you dislike the video. I don't know what to say about that. But if you dislike the video, go ahead and hit that dislike button. If you liked it, go ahead and like it. But most of all, guys, do not forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications. I think I've been doing pretty good. I think it was 2 days ago that I last uploaded, not the Paladins video, but my setup video. So I'm going to be uploading a lot more. I'm actually going to film another video either right now or in the morning. So yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and like the video for more story time, or just leave suggestions for videos. And thank you guys for watching. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to mention one thing. Sorry I didn't finish my sentence in the other clip, but I forgot to mention I looked a lot like Triple H. I just want to say that. I don't know why. Goodbye.